Hey you guys, it is literally the most beautiful day in the country today. It is October 30th and I cannot wait to tell you about my Yarny week. If you look behind me, you can see that none of these wind turbines are moving. So I thought I would just walk around, show you how gorgeous it is on this fall day, and tell you a little bit about my week. So I was fairly busy this week with a couple of different things. If you saw my video I did with my Joann's haul, I can link it up here if you haven't. It did not 100% go my way, which is fine. That's how it goes sometimes. But I did have to make a few decisions as far as that goes. And then I was kind of busy doing a class, which I will tell you about in just a second. So I decided what I would do with the gingham blanket that I want to make is I am going to take back obviously I'm going to take back that pastel green, and a lot of people suggested that I use a dark green, and I think that's a great idea. That's what I'm going to use. So I was kind of looking, and I decided that instead of spending more money, what I would do is break out my tent sale monster ball in eucalyptus. I have not used that yet, and I've been waiting, like saving it, because it's such a bizarre yarn. It is like so big. I will put a picture of it right here. So I was hesitant, to break into it. And what I'm going to do to justify breaking into the monster ball is I'm going to use it for the dark in this and then the border. But what I'm also going to do is use it for a Christmas scrapgan blanket. A friend of mine gave me about, I think, 20 or 25 Hirschner's Afghan. They're like the little 3-ounce size skeins, and almost all of them are Christmas colors. So it is fairly thin. It's like a 2-weight, and I'm not like super, confident working with that. So I thought if I paired those with the monster ball, so it would be the dark green throughout the blanket, and then I would have the little bits from the lighter greens, the reds, and the ivories from those Hirschner's ones. So hopefully that will work out. I was also able to spend a couple hours yesterday on Saturday making a baby blanket. A friend of my daughter's is expecting, and I had some scraps from some different blanket yarn, so I thought I would use that. So I got that made up. I really wish I could convey to you guys how gorgeous it is today. Like I said, there is no wind, and we routinely have 30 mile-an-hour plus winds out here. So this is amazing. The temperature is beautiful. I'm just wearing like a shirt and a vest, and I'm almost warm. I'm wearing pants too. I don't know, that was silly. But I guess, it's just so beautiful. And the best part is no one is spraying poop on any of these fields. So it is absolutely amazing. The next thing I did was channel related, and I got a couple channel tidbits, I guess, kind of to get started. I did get a blog post done, and I made it just about online ordering. So I added that haul, the Joann's haul I had just done. I added that, and I had a couple older hauls where they didn't exactly go as planned either. So I put those in, and I didn't write a lot for the blog post, but it's more to just like house some of the videos and put a little context in there as well. So I'm happy with that. And then I did create a printable that is free. It's on that page, and I will put a link to that blog post down low in the description box. But it's a free printable of a yarn wish list, because I kind of thought, instead of getting distracted, be ready for sales and, have like a a wish list of yarns that I want so I can check and see if those yarns are on sale. So that is available if you would like to download that free PDF. It is on that blog post. I would love it if you would check that out. So I feel like I am really squinting a lot in this light, and you guys are really going to see my crow's feet today, but that's all right. The other thing that I'm really excited that I did was I did a free class. It was a YouTube Jumpstart class from Jessica Stansberry, and I don't know if you guys watch her videos. She's more of like a YouTube growth strategist type channel. But what I like is she's just very down to earth. She's like a regular person. And so she did a free class. Then there was like an option to bump up and do like a VIP, which I just did the free one. And to me, it was a lot of tips on like how to make your thumbnails better. So I guess you'll have to be the judge whether that works for me or not. But like thumbnails, titles, things like that, and just overall adding more value to the videos that you're putting out for people. So I enjoyed it. I think I have a couple more days where I can go back and rewatch the lessons before it disappears. So I think I am going to do that. And if she does this class again in however many months or in a year, whenever it is offered, I might end up paying the $80 to do the VIP where, you have access to a little bit more stuff. But I thought it was very enlightening. It did take a fair amount of my spare time because there was like 5 days of 20 to 30 minute lessons. And then she also did like hour-long lives where I was working during them, so I did not get to like type in questions and all that, but I could go back and watch it. So that was really awesome. And yeah, that did take up quite a bit of time, but I'm happy with that. And hopefully you might notice if I can implement any strategies. I am trying to mix up my surroundings and my background to make it a little more visually interesting. So yeah, I'm happy with how that was, and I will link Jessica's channel below. This is in no way like a referral or an affiliate or anything like that. I just enjoyed learning. So I found it beneficial, and if that's something you are into and want help with those things too, then definitely check out her channel. So that is it, guys. I don't have a lot. I will have on Tuesday a second finished object videos of my fluffy butt yarn alpaca. And I've got, I think, 4 hats that I made with that with a different pattern, and I'll give you links to the pattern and all of that stuff. And then it's going to be kind of headwear heavy, I feel like, the next couple weeks on my channel. Hopefully that is okay, but I've got a really cute Christmassy hat that isn't overly Christmassy, and then we're going to talk about like the Christmas yarn that goes with that, and what it is and where it's on sale at. So I will have that too. If you do like this type of stuff, I am going to go ahead and link for you right up here last week's video of my podcast, so you can catch up on that. And if you have questions from that one or this one, please let me know. Otherwise, just go ahead and subscribe. Push the little circle with my face on it if you want to get more of this content. Thanks for talking yarn with me, guys. And thank you for enjoying this beautiful day in Iowa with me.